Oh, hey there, hey there, hey there. Hey there, what's up? Alright now. Sorry about that. Hey there, my Dorito posters. Welcome on in. Are you staying crunchy and tasty when powdered in cheese? Alright now. Alright now, who do we want in our party? Oops, I forgot, it's a little bit different than, let's see, I'll go with Cooper for right now, yeah. I mean, Cooper should be pretty useful. He has like he's the one character that has like a ground based has a ground based attack that hits multiple targets. So he'll be pretty good. Yeah, he'll be pretty decent. He'll be kind of decent a little bit. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I just woke up, so I'm sorry. Alright, that bridge is kind of out, isn't it? Oops. Oh, I might as well fix that real quick. There, now you can go. Alright, now everything can go right back on track. Quite literally. Back on track. Quite good. Sit tight, folks. We're now departing for Mount Rugged. Alright, Mount Rugged is a very, very nice place, yeah. Mount Rugged is a very, very nice place, and I'm probably a little over-leveled for the area. Yeah, I did do some grinding in the sewer and got to, like, level 12. I think I'm a little bit stronger than the enemies in the desert right now. I'm probably gonna breeze right through most of the enemies, unfortunately. Which actually is going to save a lot of time, for stream, but, it means that there won't be quite as much action. That means there won't be quite as much action, since I have first attack on. Of course, I have to actually land my first attack. Alright, now. Mount Rugged. Passengers heading to Dry Desert or Dry Outpost should be able to proceed directly to Mount Rugged from this station. Alright, I will definitely, head over here. Alright, first off, let's go and investigate these bushes. They typically have, good stuff inside of them. Oh, an egg! Oh no, I can't carry anymore. Alright, throw away that. Oh wait, an egg, I can go back, I can cook that. I can cook the egg, to get more HP. Well, alright now. Alright, now, where... Oh yeah, I'll need to break that block later. I'll just remember that that's there. Whoops, that's not what I want. Can't remember which Alright now. Alright, we're all rested up, so we don't need to hit... Oh no, confound it, where could it be? Alright, we're gonna meet Parakarry, who's on a little bit of a mission. Alright, we need to help them out. Oh, sorry, folks. Very sorry. I was looking for something and not watching where I was going. That's okay. What now? Aren't you Mario? Oh, why? We're here. You're here. Why, you are. You're the Mario. Hello there. I like how in this world, everybody knows who Mario is. I mean, he's been around for, like, ever, man. Basically, Parakarry's looking for letters. We need to look for those letters. Alright. Grab the money, I need that funny money. I knew there was Monty Mole there. Yeah, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Alright, Monty Mole, come and get me. Oh, no, whoops. Oh, I guess he's dead. Yeah, take that. Alright, I know there's a Waka around. I know there's Waka down here. Oh wait. Yeah, I should probably bash that. Alright, I know there's Waka right there, but I'm gonna, save that for later. Also, I'm full on items, so I'm not gonna take whatever's in the block. I'm not gonna be taking that. Alright, I know there's a couple Monty... Oh, no, what? Alright, I forgot they throw rocks. I kind of forgot these guys kind of throw rocks at you, don't they? Don't worry, I promise I won't make that same... I promise... Oh well, don't worry, these guys only have like 3 hit points. Ow. Oh yeah, they do have like 2 attack though. So they're gonna hit a little hard. I mean, I would use Koops to, you know, Power Shell them, but that's not gonna defeat them. Alright now, alright. Alright, I did take a little bit of HP damage, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll just, yeah, alright now, I know these guys have like 3 hit points, so that's not gonna be too hard. It's not gonna be too hard to beat them. It's not gonna be like super difficult to beat them. Alright, bash them in the face. Yeah, luckily they seem very easily confused. Yeah, take that. No, that's right, give me a heart. Right now we need Kooper to grab that one. Wait, I keep calling him Koops, don't I? Whoops. That's okay. Alright, Koops, Kooper, they're kind of basically the same, except not really, no. They're kind of completely different characters. Alright, I will just defeat the class by, you know, first striking them. No need to really fight. Alright, I do need to get up there. Hi, Indy, how are you? Oh, hi, Annabelle. Hi, Annabelle, how's the #1 cutest bunny? How's the #1 cutest bunny? And I do mean you, yeah. No. Hi, honey. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the head pats, but you know, you're the one who's cute. You're the one who's cute. You're the one who's cute. Not me, no. No, hi, honey. Hi, honey. No. You're very cute. You're very cute, yeah. Don't let him deceive you. He is very cute, yeah. He is incredibly cute. Yeah, if Annabelle were an RPG character in a party, he'd be the cute one. He'd be the cute one. Yeah, you might have a hammer like Amy Rose though. Alright, I knew there was gonna be one there. I knew there was one right there. No, I would not be the cute one because I am not cute. I am not cute, that is fake news. That is fake news. Oh wait, damage dodge. I want damage dodge. Alright, damage dodge will be useful in case I get into a fight. Alright, now I need damage dodge. Yeah, damage dodge means if I take a hit, if I, you know, guard correctly, I'll, you know, take one less hit. Which is, you know, incredibly valuable. Alright, now, where are those letters at? Alright, we have to look for, like, 3 of them. 3 of them things? 3 of them things. I'm not too worried about taking on the enemies here. Alright, I doubt they're inside of question blocks. Here's one of them. Right, but then where's the other one? No, you with Cute Charm and Puff Puff? I think I know what you want with that. I know what you're wanting with that. No, I do not have Cute Charm or Puff Puff. I mean, I and the body would use Cute Charm and Puff Puff though. You know, like ironically. I would definitely, you know, use those kind of moves though. Yeah, if I have the power of the Pink Moon, I can probably use them. Oh, here's the 3rd letter. I kind of was wondering where that was. I kind of figured it was over here, so I thought I'd, you know, go over here. But then again, you're the one that has Cute Charm, yeah. I can probably use Puff Puff and Pink Tornado, but, you know, Annabelle would, you know, have a much higher charm stat than I do. After all, Annabelle's much more entertaining, yeah. And much cuter and a much better gamer, yeah. You know, Annabelle's real good at Mega Man games. Yeah, although Annabelle, you know, probably dreads, you know, running into devils. I kind of can't blame them though. Devils seem like they're very rough opponents if you know, don't use the cheese strats on them. Alright now. Actually, to be honest, I haven't just lost letters on Mount Rugged. I have sort of dropped some all over Mushroom Kingdom while I was flying. You know, you're good at finding letters. You think you could keep an eye out during your travels? I'll return to offer whatever help I can take. Yeah. We want Parakarry. He's, you know, Parakarry is very good. Yeah, they have the ability to glide, which is pretty useful. Alright, Alright, now, what are these letters? O-Town, Goomba, Colorado. Well, I think we can run into Colorado, you know, out here, actually. But I will take Parakarry with me because Parakarry is quite good. Yeah, their base attack is like basically, you know, 2 damage and a flying. 2 damage that can basically hit anywhere except on enemies with spikes. Which is, you know, just real good. You know, Cooper would be, you know, a little bit better for, you know, attacking enemies on the field. Alright, now. Yeah, I'm kind of, you know, very over-leveled, so there's not going to be much fighting. Alright, we got the Quake back. We got Quake Hammer, which is pretty nice. Alright, in fact, I will go back and equip that. I will equip Quake Hammer because Quake Hammer is, you know, very good in this, and very good in this level in particular. In particular, it's very good in this area in particular. Oh, whoops! Oh, well, we ran right into an enemy. Oh, we got a couple of, you know, clefts. Alright, these guys are weak to defense down pound. Oh yeah, they're also weak to oh, whoops. I forgot the guard. Yeah, I you know, should have guarded that. Alright, defense down pound. I probably should have just used Quake Hammer. It would have cost less FP. Alright, gotta remember, you know, part of the game is, you know, managing your, part of the, you know, part of Paper Mario is managing your FP, is managing your resources, basically. Alright, I want to get over here because I know there's a magic seed over here. We're gonna need the magic seeds for Flower Fields. And I'm gonna need all 4 of them. Right, yeah, there's like 4 of them. There's like 4 of them hidden throughout the game, and I kind of need all of them. Let's see, I'm pretty sure one of them is on Yoshi's Island. Yeah, there's an island with Yoshi's on it later in the game. Yeah, I remember it because that's where you fight Lava Piranha. That's where you fight the Lava Piranha. That guy is, you know, red hot. And also, I like to use the fish partner on that guy because she's pretty good against enemies that are on fire. Yeah, it seems like the game has a check for, like, you know. We ran into a bad guy. Right. Whoop. No. I want to use Quake Hammer because I know Quake Hammer will deal with, you know, the cleft very easily. And then I will skydive right into an enemy to, you know, knock him out. Yeah, Quake Hammer, very good. Right, do I want... Actually, I think I'll throw away the egg for now. I think I'll throw away the egg. Alright, basically I wanted to come over here and grab this star piece. Alright, how many star pieces do we have? 7? Oh, we only have 7? Well, we need to fix that. We need to get at least 10 to, you know, get Zap Tap. Yeah, and Zap Tap will be useful in the next area. Not gonna lie, because it's very good against fuzzies. Yeah, Zap Tap basically makes you immune to fuzzies, basically, yeah. It kind of works that way in, you know, it kind of works that way in Thousand Year Door, too. Yeah, I kind of wish they kept this style of, you know, Paper Mario, basically. No, yeah, I'm not gonna be one of those people who thinks, you know, modern Paper Mario games are like the worst thing ever, but you know, they're just not the same. They're just not quite as good. Not since, you know, Sticker Star, no. Hey there, hold up a sec, partner. Just a darn minute, I've seen you somewhere. Uh-oh, it's one of Bowser's minions. Yeah, alright now, Alright now, Miss Buzzard? Yeah, very similar. You look a lot like this fellow Mario who was on Bowser's wanted poster. Wait, Bowser's got a whole bunch of wanted posters of Mario. Now give, what's your name? Luigi, yeah. Well, Luigi, partner, you do look like this, dude. Well, you're not Mario, I guess. I reckon you can pass. Yeah, if you can get into a boss fight with this dude, but Bowser is the king of posters. Yeah, he's the huge mighty king of guys who talk to posters, so of course he would have a wanted poster. Yeah, he probably, not only talks to Princess Peach posters, he probably talks to one of Mario. And, probably uses a poster of Mario of a dartboard and, talks to it, gets confused and thinks it's Mario every now and again. What, is that Mario? Wait a minute. No, that's a poster. The poster? Great, just great. Now I look like the huge mighty king of guys who talk to posters. Man, just get back. I made the best impulse purchase of my life. Really? Alright, what is it? Oh yeah, we have a letter delivered to Colorado? Alright, whoops. Alright, yeah, the Colorado's this guy. Hello there, old bud. How goes the travels, eh? I'm known as that Colorado, and I'm an archaeologist, I travel the world. Travel the world far and wide. Alright now. He travels the world far and wide to unlock... Here, Colorado, collect my name is Burker, Aaron. Yes, I have a letter for you. Here you go. Alright, another letter literally delivered. A postman's job is never done. Yeah, alright now. It's a letter from his wife, aw. Nice, we got a star piece for that. Alright, that brings us to 8 star pieces. Alright, now, I am certain there's... No, there's bandits. Alright, alright, watch out, it's the sticky bandits. Oh no, it's the sticky bandits. It's the sticky, stinky bandits. You guys remember the sticky bandits, don't ya? Yeah, they're the bad guys from Home Alone. No, he stole my coins! No, they're trying to rob me, dude. I got robbed! Take that, villain. No, I got robbed! Alright, come and get me. Yeah, take that. Babylon Ultima TTRPG system. Oh, nice. Retro RPG, JRPG feel. Oh, it does a really good job. Oh, nice. Alright now, power jump, go! Alright now, skydiver! Skydiving! Adversary purified. Another adversary successfully pure. Alright now, oh no, watch out. I can't believe how fast these guys are. Alright, take them out in one hit. Alright, well, but at least he was generous. Whoop, no. Actually, I wanted to, eat. I want to eat the honey syrup so I can get my FP back. I love how Mario Gel pulls points him by telekinesis like he's Doctor Strange. Nah, well, Mario is a guy of many talents, yeah. Mario is a guy of many talents, yeah. Mario is a man of many talents and many mysteries. Yeah, alright now. Although, my favorite, thing about Mario... Although, one of my favorite powers of, Mario lore is... Alright, I definitely remember... Oh no, it's a Pokey. Oh no, Pokies! Alright, I'm just gonna run. No, I'm dropping money! No, my money! Alright, knock him out. Alright, knock that bad guy out of here. Alright, I do remember Pokies do have a good reward sometimes if you defeat them. I do remember, you know, Pokies do have good rewards if you defeat them sometimes. Alright now, is there any... Alright, there doesn't appear to be anything here. Oh, there was something there. Alright, there was a sound effects badge. Watch out for bandits. Watch out for sticky bandits. Take that. Oh yeah, there's the item I'm looking for. Restores 15 HP, well... Alright, well, you know, that's actually a really good item. Yeah, the dried fruit are actually really good items. You know, for now. How about the wet bandits? Oh, the wet bandits, yeah, that's their original name. That was their original name before, you know, they decide... That was their original name, yeah. Oh, there's just bandits in this room. Alright, I remember... Alright, money. Grab the money. I need that money. Alright, I need money. I need money! I need that money. Oh no, watch out for murderous cactus monsters. I mean, no desert is complete without, you know, some murderous cactus. No. I mean, is it really a desert if there's, you know, no, you know, cactuses that are trying to murder you and, you know, suck out your life force? Alright, bomb seems to be very good. Oh yeah, what am I worried about? These guys can't do any damage to me. Unfortunately, I'm gonna... Alright, now time to drop the bomb on them. Kinda gotta drop the bomb on them sometimes. Drop the bomb on the cactus. Oh nice, another dried fruit. I mean, it's better than my fried shroom. Oh yeah, it's slightly better than my fried shroom. My fried shroom does restore FP though. Which is pretty nice, not gonna lie, but you know. Alright, wet bandits, sticky bandits. They're both, yeah, wet bandits. Alright, now. I know, I've never been to the desert, I'll take your word for it. You frequent denial after all. No. Inabin. You know as well as I do that you're the one that frequents denial. You're the one that, you know, is the number one, you know, swimming champion in denial. I am never in denial about anything. I never deny anything. Because there's nothing to deny. I am not cute. You're a big, Tsundere bunny. Tsundere bunny can't handle that they're cute and Tsundere. Tsundere bunny. Soon bunny. Soon bunny. Soon bunny. Soon cute bunny. Cute soon bunny. Cute bunny is soon. Cute soon bunny. Cute soon bunny. I am never cute, no. I am never in any way, shape, form, or anything, you know, cute. No. Because I am never ever cute, no. I am not cute. I will never ever be cute. That's a bunch of lies and misinformation. No, I am not deflecting. You cute, adorable bunny. You cute, adorable bunny. I am not deflecting. I never deflect. I never deflect anything because there's nothing to deflect. I do not deflect. Alright, I wanna upgrade Cooper. I want to upgrade Cooper because they get a stronger multi-attack. No. I never, ever deflect. No. Yeah, I mean, deflect. I don't deflect. I don't deflect, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I never deflect. I never deflect anything. I never, ever deflect. No. Oops. I screwed that up. You see, Annabelle, you know, distracted me with their cuteness. Annabelle distracted me with their cuteness. No, I got robbed. No, I'm getting robbed. No, I'm getting robbed. No, I'm getting robbed in the desert by bandits. No. No, they're stealing my money. They're stealing money from me. They're stealing my money. Get out of here. Give me my money back. Alright, dealing with bandits, you know, does happen in the lore, yeah. Bandits themselves may not be a world-ending, you know, calamity or whatever, or may not be a monster or world-ending calamity or whatever, but, you know, they're still very dangerous, yeah. I still consider them quite dangerous. After all, bandits are so enveloped in greed and money. After all, bandits are enveloped in greed and money. you know, a bit like e-begging. You know, a bit like DSPC begging. I'm so enveloped. All right, yeah, like the money, yeah, yeah, just like the money, just like the money. All right, that's a stopwatch. I don't need that. I don't need that. Yeah, just like the money. Just like the money. Yeah, see, Annabelle knows what's up. Alright, Annabelle knows what's up. Annabelle 100% knows what's up. Annabelle knows the score, yeah. Annabelle knows exactly what's up. Alright, I remember these tornadoes, you know, having special areas they can send you. That you can get sent to from them. Alright, Annabelle is so cute. Annabelle, 100% the cutest bunny, yeah. Annabelle, 100% the cutest bunny. Annabelle, the cutest bunny, and that's no lie. Right, I doubt I need the... I do need defense downtowns. I got quick hammer, so... Right, I will put on... I'll put on... Whoops! No, Annabelle very cute. Annabelle #1 cutie. Annabelle #1 cutie, yeah. Annabelle #1 cutie. Alright, I do recall there's like one more thing that I can get in the desert. You know, aside from, you know, getting stuck in the... Aside from getting cacti stuck in my butt. Yeah, whatever you do in the desert, don't get your butt, you know, stuck up. Don't get cactus stuck up your butt. Yeah, whatever you do in the desert, don't get, you know, cactus stuck up your butt. Although, you know, getting cactus stuck up your butt wouldn't be the first time it's happened to me. Wouldn't be the first time it's happened to me, but, you know, I don't think I would quite like it. Annabelle, though, Annabelle #1 cutie. Annabelle #1, the most cute, adorable bunny ever. Cute, adorable tsundere. Cute, adorable tsundere. Cute, adorable tsundere bunny. Right, I do recall there was... I do recall there was something around here. Right, I swear I'm not crazy. I recall there was something else. Can they share something with you? Wow, what, they share something with me? Well, what do you mean? Well, what do you mean, Evan? They don't share anything with me, silly. Wait, oh no. I think I figured out what you mean. Oh, Inaben. Inaben, you're the one who's tsundere like a cactus. You're the one who's a tsundere. You're the one who's tsundere, yeah. No, 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 no. I am not tsundere. I am not tsundere. I am not tsundere. I'm not a tsundere, no. Not adorable, not cute. You're the one who's cute. You're the one who's cute. You're the tsundere, yeah. You're the one who's tsundere, yeah. You're a tsundere, yeah. You are the tsundere one. Not me, no. I would never be a tsundere, no. I would never be cute, adorable, or tsundere, no. I would never ever be cute, adorable, or tsundere. Unlike you, you're like the most cute, adorable tsundere bunny ever. Not me though. I'm not cute or adorable or tsundere. No. That was just misinformation. That's just misinformation. That was just lies and misinformation. More tea in Koopa Village. Alright, now. Alright, welcome to Dry Village. Alright, what's that? Oh, wow. Alright, what are they doing? Alright, they were definitely up to something. Oh yeah, Chuck Quizmo. What's he doing here? Quiz. It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo. Want to try a quiz? Sure. No, 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 no. I am not tsundere, no. I am not a tsundere. Question. What is the color of block you can break with the first hammer you got? Yellow? Nice, we got it correct. Alright, and I get an extra star piece, so that's pretty nice. Alright, I answered 2 questions correctly so far. Yeah, I am not... Alright, I think I remember what I was supposed to give them. I remember what I was supposed to give them. Alright, check. Alright, I will check out, and I will check, Alright, I remember what I was supposed to give. I think it was either the lemon or lime. Alright, if I remember correctly, it was the lemon or lime. Alright, now I think it was lime. Alright, basically we need to go to the Oasis. Alright, I remember these trees, you know, have lemons and limes. Alright, it's one of the two. Alright, I do want to get a lemon anyway. I mean, you'll see why I want to get a lemon later. Yeah, you're gonna take lemon and make lemon candy? And lemon candy is, you know, the favorite food of, you know, Anti-Guy. You know, the Anti-Guy and Shy Guy's toy box. How to see Mustafa. You must go to a shop in this town. First buy a dried shroom and dusty hammer. Dried shroom, dusty hammer. Alright, dried mushroom, dusty hammer. Dried mushroom, dusty hammer. Alright, I'll put away... Put away... Alright, dried mushroom... But how buying a dusty hammer after a dried mushroom? The secret sign only the friends of Mr. Mutasa know. That means you're in with Mustafa. Hey brother, good to meet you. Have any questions you need answered? So you want to see Mr. Mustafa. He's usually up in the highest part of Dry Outpost. Just keep on going up, my man. Right, I will sell those items. They're not very useful anyway. And I will sell the lime too. Right, let's buy a couple of Thunderbolts. Right, I'll buy a couple of Thunderbolts. Those will be, you know, very helpful against Toot and Koopa. Those will be very useful against Toot and Koopa. Right, now let's go up here. Now if I were... Oh hey, there's a letter over here. No Metamouse in a road. I think I know where that is. I know where that is. Alright, now. Let's talk to you now. Hey, nice guy, we meet again. I'm glad you found me. My Mustafa, I'm the one you've been seeking all this time. When I'm out and about in Dry Outpost, I use the name Sheik. It's always good to meet a genuinely nice guy. I meet people all the time, but you're by far the nicest guy I've met so far. Your name is Mario, correct? I heard you want to go to Dry Ruins. Yes. I have a feeling you're on an important journey, so I will tell you a secret. Dry Ruins is a very important place. My ancestors have watched it for many generations. If I do not keep evil folk out of the ruins, who will? You promised me that you'll tell no one the secrets. Wait, but then how did Bowser's troops get inside of it, then? Alright, now we got the Pulse Stone. Alright, I know what to do with it. Don't worry, I know what to do with it, so don't worry. Alright, there is a pipe that I can, you know, go inside later. I knew I remembered it being a lemon or lime. I just remembered it from the last time I played this game. I think one of the NPCs gives you a clue if you don't know what it is. I need to get out Parakarry. There's also... Alright, now here's the letter. I need to get this letter to them. Alright, we got another star piece. Let's see. Alright, I have 10 star pieces, so that's good. Alright, I will keep out Cooper because they're basically my best party member. Oh wait, I remember these 3 trees. Alright, that's what I was looking for earlier. I knew Runaway Pay was inside of that. I knew something important was inside of that. Alright, I actually wondered by, you know, the place where I'm supposed to put the Pulse Stone. So I'm not too worried about, you know, finding it. Oh wow, that's a lot of bad guys. That's a lot of bad guys, it's getting a little hairy. I remember it's been one of the... I could have sworn it was in one of the top sections. Alright, maybe it's the other way. Right, ooh. Alright, I kinda want that. Oh, whoops, I missed it. That's okay, I'm trying to dodge all the cacti, so... Alright, try and dodge all the cacti. Alright, there we go. Another one of those dried fruits, which will be very helpful later. Now, those let you recover a lot of HP, so... Alright, I will throw away a fried shroom. I may not have as much FP recovery, but, you know... The HP recovery is, you know, much higher. The HP recovery will... Alright, here's where I'm supposed to put in the Pulse Stone. Right, I knew it was in one of the top sections. I just forgot which direction. Sorry, it's been a while since I played the game, so I kind of, I knew there was stuff inside of Dry Dry Desert, but I forgot where exactly all of it was. Yeah, I knew there was like 3 badges hidden in here, and I also knew about the Oasis. I knew the Oasis was somewhere near the town, near Dry Dry Outpost, entrance. And now. Right now. Alright, Dry Dry Runes. Luckily, this place is not that hard. Alright, wish me luck inside of Dry Dry Runes. Oh yeah, there's a heart block over there just in case. I think I will go over there for a quick recharge. I think I will go over there to recharge my resources. Yeah, FP is a very important resource, but you don't want to run out of it. I kind of wish they would... Alright, Sutton Koopa. Who dare set foot in this my palace in the sand, speak and be known. Be gone from this place now, or disaster shall befall you. Alright, Sutton Koopa's inside. Alright, now. Alright, watch out for poison pokies. Watch out for poison pokies, they're kind of toxic, not gonna lie. They're slightly less toxic than your average League of Legends player. Which is pretty toxic, not gonna lie. Why am I toxic? Why am I poisoned? Then again, I used to play, competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! And I got really kind of toxic with it, so I kind of had to quit that. Plus, trying to get, certain abilities and certain Pokemon was like, Yeah, doing that, yeah, I can see why people, prefer, Pokemon Showdown. When it comes to, doing competitive battles. Pokemon should have an official, Pokemon Battle Simulator. That's not, that's not a fan-made thing. Yeah, they should really have an official one. Fool, you have ignored my warning, haven't you, you fool? You will fall to my legions and become a mummy of the sands. Yeah, somehow I doubt that. Somehow I highly doubt that. We got Buzzy Beetles, we gotta watch out for those. Alright, look, alright now. Man, whoops, that's not what I want. Alright, I need Parakarry. Alright, I will take Parakarry. Yeah, the reason why I upgraded Cooper first is because, his attack is, very good for the enemies in the desert. And, very good in general because, he does a big ground attack that, hits most of the enemies in the ground, and there's not a lot of flying enemies aside from supers in this place. Supers are like the one flying enemy in the whole dungeon. Yeah, there aren't a lot of spoopers either. Right, since I got all the sand out of there, I can get that. Right, that's the way we came in. Oh, whoops! I forgot I didn't have first. I forgot I didn't have first attack on. Oh well, might as well reduce their right. Oh well, Buzzy Beetles are basically sort of like Koopas, only they have like really high defense. They have really high defense, and will get up basically right away. They have like real high defense, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure and also they're immune to explosions. Yeah, I wish I... Oh wow, oops, I forgot the guard. Alright, I guarded a little too early there. And that was my fault. I kind of haven't played this game in a really long time, so my knowledge of the guard timing is a little rusty. My knowledge of enemy guard times is a little rusty. Not to worry though, I got like 25 HP, so it's not gonna be a big deal. Alright, now what's over here again? Alright, we need to get the big hammer. Yeah, we need to get... Alright. I need to remember that chamber is over there. Right now, I think I remember... Alright, now... I definitely remembered it. Alright, those sarcophagus look really spooky. I keep imagining them with, like, glowing red... I imagine them with glowing red eyes. They're surprisingly a little bit creepy. They're surprisingly creepy. I don't think I like them. I don't think I quite like them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was... Alright, I was supposed to hit that. I was wondering what I was supposed to do. Luckily, I can just instantly delete these with this... Luckily, I'm so high level that, you know, I can just instantly delete these guys. Oh, hey, they dropped the tasty tonic. Alright, there's the key I need. Alright, now. Alright, now it's slowly coming back to me, yeah. Alright, the knowledge of this place is, you know, slowly coming back to me, so... Whoops, that's not what I want. Alright, Parakarry, can you get me over there? Alright, what's over here again? Oh, right, wait, come on. Don't go in that room, or, oops, I mean, flee now while you still can. If you continue, you will, feel a horrible curse. It's a horrible night to have a curse. Hey, whoa, 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 there's stink bugs flying around. Get out of here. Get out, stink bugs. Get out. Yeah, you're stink bugs. Yeah, they're very clumsy flyers, but, you know, and they're, you know, kind of stinky. I don't like them. Yeah, I don't like them. They always stay inside, you know. They always stay inside when you know, it's super cold out. That's just kind of what they do. Alright, now, and I need, you know, hit this, you know, get that over there. This puzzle is, you know, very simple. Don't worry, this puzzle is very simple. You know, if I can figure this out, you guys certainly can. After all, you guys know I'm very bad at, you know, video game puzzles. Alright, now, I remember... Alright, I swear there was something over here. I swear I remember something. Alright, here it is. Right, it's over here, right? I swear I remember there being a Slow-Go badge around here. Right, I kind of forgot. And over here is a super hammer, which we can use to break stone blocks. Honestly, I think jump attack is honestly I think jumps are a little bit better than hammers. Unfortunately, by the time you get, you know, big jumps, it's kind of a little useless. Whoop, that's not what I want. Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong menu. Alright, what's inside here? Right, what's inside here? With this, you can upgrade a partner. What partner do I wish to upgrade? Parakarry. I wish to upgrade Parakarry. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade Parakarry, yeah. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong menu. Sorry, it's been a while since I played this game, so. Alright now. Alright, we have to be ready for Stone Chomps. Alright, these guys are, you know, no push. Alright, these guys are no pushover whatsoever. These guys, you know, hits kind of hard, not gonna lie. Yeah, your spam bot. Alright, these guys have like 1 defense. Oh, I can actually get XP, but you know, these enemies don't respawn. Alright, those enemies don't respawn, so they're not, that's no big deal if they, you know, do that. Alright, we got the Diamond Stone. Alright, since I have the Super Hammer, I might as well, you know, do some backtracking. Oh, whoops. Oh boy. Alright, I'm just gonna run away. Right now, I will lose a little bit of money, but that's okay. I'm back, thief. Your time is running out. If you do not retreat, you'll be in grave trouble. I do not lie, you'll regret it. Right, sure. Okay, I believe you. Right, sure, I believe you. Right, sure. Oh yeah, I think I'm supposed to hit this. Alright, that gets us the key. Alright, that gets us the key. Now we just navigate through here. It's mostly full of Buzzy Beetles. Yeah, Buzzy Beetles being immune to fire. You know, they were immune to fire even in Super Mario Bros. 1, yeah. I 100% remember that about them. I remember that about them. Alright, I'm supposed to get this. Hold on. Hold on, I'm just gonna get this real quick. I'm pretty sure I turned this into Colorado, yeah. Since he's the guy whose thing is, you know, art, being, you know, kind of inspired by Indiana Jones. Yeah, dun 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 dun. Uh-oh, Stone Chomp. Stone Chomp time. Chomp chomp. Yeah, I'm a Stone Chomp. Good bot, yeah. Seriebot, you know, Seriebot being a good bot, yeah. Alright, now when in doubt, blow it up. Alright, now that gave me a free hit. Alright, now free hits. Alright, now let's use defense down pound. That's like probably their best option to go up against, you know, Stone Chomps. Probably your best option to go up against Stone Chomps, you know. I could use Quake Hammer too, but they have like 3 HP. Bombette is very good against them, even though they have really high defense because she has, you know, really high attack power. She has like high attack, so she's pretty good against them. Right now I need to get in here. Right now. When in doubt, blow it up. Blow it up, but why feet up my heart? Oh, Annabelle. Annabelle. Yeah, Annabelle knows what's up. He really loves his explosives. Annabelle is well known for his love of explosives. I don't blame him. Triangle, star, moon, huh? Alright, now. When in doubt, blow it up, yeah. You know who taught me that? The Mythbusters. Yeah, the Mythbusters were really cool, yeah. Alright, if I'm gonna have to guess, you know, I'm gonna have to guess the Stone Chomp are gonna ambush me. I know I'm being attacked by Stone Chomps. Oh no. No, we're being attacked by Stone Chomps again. Alright, smack him down. Adversary purified. Alright, now time to make these Alright, now. The only good adversary is a dead adversary, and so let's make these adversaries good. Yeah, that's from Goblin Slayer. To be fair, you know, goblins in his universe are, you know, are basically hentai goblins. To be fair, in his universe, goblins are basically hentai goblins. So that's probably why he says that. I kind of don't blame him, to be honest. Of course, you know, slime anime, goblins are actually really cool. Although that kind of reminds me, there was this one manga that I was reading about, you know, this like superstar, you know, goblin that had a whole bunch of cool abilities. That was like a reincarnation or something. This is your final warning. Enough of this foolishness. Leave at once. No, that one was pretty good. Alright, I will take Parakarry because he can hit. Alright, now. Let's see, Quick Hammer can hit both of them, but you know, I need just an... Alright, I doubt I'm gonna need Chill Out. Alright, I won't need Spin Attack or Chill Out for the boss fight. Let's say Quick Hammer. Let's say Quick Hammer, Hammer Throw. And I'll also take Power Jump. Yeah, I'll take Power Jump too. Right now. Alright, I will save the game just in case. Here he comes. Oh no, a ghost. No, it's not really a ghost. We don't want no ghost. Especially not of ancient evil pharaohs. You know, unless it's Atem. Yeah, let's challenge this guy to a children's card game. You ignored all my very scary warnings. Now I'm gonna summon my Dark Magician against you. Also, my Dark Magician girl. As well as, you know, all my other cards, you know, like Curse of Dragon, you know, and Chimera, the Mythical Beast. Oh yeah, Gaia the Fierce Knight. Don't you have any common sense to get scared and run away? What's wrong with you? You shouldn't mess with Totenkoopa, faithful follower of King Bowser. Wait. You know, Malphasa, you know, said he was keeping, you know, runes clean of bad guys. Oops, I mean, you shall regret this. Alright now. Yeah, I know you're a Bowser minion. Alright now. Good thing we got a Hammer Throw. Eat that. Yeah, how you like that? Alright now, take that. Shell Shock. Bleh. Come, Chomp, come, fight this intruder. Uh-oh, he's summoning his Chain Chomp minion. Uh-oh, here comes his minion. Oh no, alright, he's got minions. Alright, he's got a minion on the field, so we're gonna take that thing down. Take that. Another adversary successfully pure. Alright now. Shell Shock him in the face. Take that. Oh no, he's throwing shells. He's throwing a Buzzy Beetle shell. Alright now. Let's smite him with the power of, you know, Zeus. Alright, take this. Thunderbolt to the face! Yeah! Ah, how do you like that? That was a shocking development, wasn't it? Yeah, how do you like that? Shell Shock! I am a magical genius, watch and be amazed. Uh-oh, he's summoning the magic! No, Parakarry's hurt, no! He can't move! No, that's what happens. Alright, let's see it now, smite in with the power of Zeus again! Alright, now, say hello to my little friend! Thunderbolt, go! Yeah, how you like that? That was quite shocking, wasn't it? Yeah, get electrocuted. No! Alright, Chain Chomp. Now what? Come here, Chompy. Oh, yeah, come on, chase him. What are you? Ow, help! You know, Chain Chomp's gonna be a little aggressive. You know, I was told that, you know, how Miyamoto coming up with Chain Chomp was he got attacked by a junkyard dog when he was a kid, yeah. Yeah, I got chased around by a junkyard dog. And that's how I came up with Chain Chomp. That's sort of like some of the things I come up with in the lore, yeah. Alright, now let's grab the Star Spirit. Oh wow, we are done in record time. Alright, now and we got ourselves another Star Spirit. Star Spirit cut, Star Spirit claim, chapter clear, end of chapter. Alright now. Thus Mario and the party unearthed the legendary dry runes deep within a dry desert. They smashed Totenkoopa the Wizard and freed Mamar, the second of the wish-granting Star Spirits. But the enemies awaiting Mario grow ever stronger, and the challenges more difficult. What's in store for Mario and his friends? Where will their adventure take them next? Back good at video games? I wish I was good at video games. Oh no. By the way, Peach, have you seen my double dongers in my castle? They're pretty impressive, right? But I only want Mario's double dongers. Oh, frick. Hello. How are you feeling, Princess Peach? Oh, about. Hey, look, it's the huge mighty king of guys who talk to posters. Peaches, 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 peaches. Nothing makes me happier than a smile from you, Peach. Well, I'm not smiling because you're very evil and you also kidnapped me again. You know, it's been like over 9,000 times, so I'm pretty used to it by now. What's up, I'm in a very bad mood, you monster. You've imprisoned all the guests from the castle. You're a single greatest disaster ever before the Mushroom Kingdom. I mean, that's not true. Have you ever seen, all the other villains, in Mario and Luigi? I mean, technically speaking, some of them weren't, in the Mushroom Kingdom specifically, but they were pretty great disasters themselves. I mean, you remember the Shroops, right? Wait, that didn't happen, before this game. Oh, that's rich. I know I can't do that. That trick Mario just beat up the Koopa Bros and Koopa. Sure, they were complete whips, but they still were loyal to me. I can't forgive Mario for disrespecting me. I mean, they need to bring their A game to this, but they were still loyal to me. So we gotta have camaraderie among our minions. I'm nipping in the bud right now. I'm gonna use the invincible Tubba Blub on him. He's the strongest creature I know after me. You best forget about Mario. No, the invincible Tubba Blub, but that doesn't sound good. Your nastiness. We have a problem. Wait, Kammy Koopa, what's got you so riled up? You look upset. Piss. What? The Surf Spirit flew away from Tubba Blub's castle. King Bowser, keep your voice down. Princess Peach will hear you. What? Oh, right, yes, you're right. Tell me more about the details over here. No. Alright, they know that Princess Peach is, somehow relaying information to Mario. I mean, they did see, Princess Peach, reading Bowser's diary, so they probably know she has some way to do it. Alright, but, they must be allowing it for some reason. Maybe they haven't noticed Twink yet. We have to find something, anything about a weak point. It might just save Mario. Good idea. There's no time to waste. This looks like a job for Stupperman. Stupperman does whatever Stupper can. Where's the nearest tavern? Wait, I'm remembering playing Superman 64. Oh no. Yeah, I have vague flashbacks of, playing Superman 64, oh no. I'm pretty sure that was a bad dream that happened that, Living the Night, gave me. I'm sure that 100% never happened. Yeah, Anavin's right. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Watch out for the foul, evil henchman of evil King Bowser. It's Bowser! Calm down. They didn't play Dragon Song either. What? I played Lunar Dragon Song? I think I remember playing Lunar Dragon Song and rage quitting it. I remember playing Lunar Dragon Song and, rage quitting it. I'm sure that never happened, though. Not, 100% never happened, now. Whoops. Alright, we must be very careful not to get spotted. Alright, I will get in here for the Power Rush badge. Alright, I will be sure to deliver that later. Alright, all bad dream bite from your enemies. Hey, have you heard about Master Tubba Blubba? I hear a rumor that he loves eating ghosts. Ghosts, huh? Master Tubba Blubba, he lives in the side of Forever Forest, doesn't he? I think he's guarding one of the Spirit Spirits right now. Yeah, Master Tubba Blubba lives in the castle at the top of Gusty Gulch. I hear somewhere near his castle is a mansion in a village full of ghosts. I guess Master Tubba Blubba sometimes goes there to catch booze. And then when he catches one, he gobbles it down, starting with his head. Chomp. No. Brr, oh man, that's so scary. Now he won't be able to walk into the bathroom alone at night. I'm gonna have nightmares, I know it. Why'd you tell me? I also heard Master Tubba Blubba is invincible. They say he can't be hurt. No one can even scratch him. He might be even stronger than King Bowser. Stronger than King Bowser? Come on, that's impossible. Even Master Tubba has to have some weak points. It's just common sense. Yeah, you may be right. There's another rumor that Tubba Blubba's got a secret that would ruin it if it ever got out. I bet it's about his past. I heard he didn't used to be strong at all. Shh. What if Tubba Blubba hears you? He might gobble us up. Still, what do you think a secret could be, anyway? I don't know. No one knows. That's why it's a secret, you half-wit. Twink, that sounds like Tubba Blubba has a weak point after all. If only we could find out. Hey, did you hear someone jockeying just now? Yes, oh no. Do you think someone knows we're goofing off in here? No, they're probably a little more worried about their jobs than really, Tubba Blubba, really. Wait, Princess Peach! Whoa, Princess Peach, how'd you get in here? I know. I'm sorry to do this, but you have to go back to your room right now. I mean, that's Bowser's orders, yeah. No. Alright, they definitely 100% haven't seen Twink flying around. What, you guys see that little Star Spirit running around here? What, there's a Star Spirit running around here? What are you talking about? We got all of them. We captured all of them. No, it's like a little one, yeah. What, I'm sure that's just a hallucination, yeah. Anyway, I've got to come up with my, master plan, to defeat Mario once and for all. Alright, Mario Star Energy goes up by 2, and we learned Lullaby. Lullaby has the power to make enemies take a little snooze. Yeah, it has the power to make all the normies take a little snooze, sort of like when they're watching Fox News. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke about America. That's a joke about America. Alright, I will take off the Down Pound and Quick Hammer. Actually, maybe I better keep Quick Hammer for now. Alright, I will take Speedy Spin. Alright. Let's see, I do not need... My Power Jump is basically the same age. Oops, I kinda need Spin Attack. I will definitely be using Spin Attack. Yeah, Spin Attack is, very good. Spin Attack, very, very good badge. Because it basically turns Mario's, it can basically turn a Speedy Spin into, an attack that, instantly kills, weak enemies. Yeah, I'm glad, I'm glad that all my grinding, paid off. Yeah, I kind of made the chapter, really short compared to the other one, though. I kind of made this chapter, significantly shorter than, the other ones. Yeah, and this one I didn't really have to fight any enemies at all, really. Although I did have to fight them, in Koopa Rose Fortress because, they were, still giving star points. Until they didn't. Right, now I have one piece of unfinished business. Hey there, hold up a sec, partner. I have one piece of unfinished business. I'm gonna take on this buzzard. This time we're not gonna lie. You know me, right? I'm Luigi, yeah? Yeah. I'm guessing you have some sort of nearsightedness or maybe some sort of colorblindness. Yeah, maybe they're red-green colorblind, maybe. Yeah, Mario. Mario, well, I'll be. If you're Mario, I reckon I gotta bust you up. Oh no. Well, I know you're a Bowser minion, but you don't have to be so rough. Alright, throw that hammer. Yeah, take that. Yeah, I kind of want to take them on once I, got the hammer upgrade, because I would be able to do more damage to them. Alright, now they're shooting lots of wind at me. Ow. Hello, Parakarry, no! Parakarry's injured, no! Oh no, Parakarry, no! Alright, eat a hammer throw. Alright, now, alright, we got it, alright, nice, we got escape, nice. What level am I? I'm like level 12? Yeah, that's very high level for this point in the game because I grinded on the enemies in the sewers. I basically grinded on all the enemies in the sewers, basically, until I couldn't level up anymore. Ow. Alright, that did like 3 damage. Alright, hammer throw. Alright, what I remember is this guy... is, this buzzard, which I'm pretty sure is female, or, a single struggling father. Uh-oh. Alright, that didn't know it's gonna hurt. Alright, that hurt. Alright, hammer throw. Alright, I just need to finish it off with shell shot. There we go. Get shell shocked. Alright, now, what level am I? Yeah, I got whooped. Yeah, I like to take them on once I get the hammer upgrade. Makes them a little bit easier. Oh wait, wasn't I supposed to deliver to you? Oh wait, I almost forgot. I almost forgot one thing. You know, Colorado's gonna be wanting that artifact. Yeah, I better get that to him. Also, I might as well heal up too. I did, you know, use a lot of FP in that fight. Right now, where is Colorado? Oh, he's still here. Thank you. I say, Mario, the artifact you hold in your hands is quite important. This isn't the Seamirror, it's a clue to Dry Runes, yeah. Yeah, in fact, Dry Runes is just up there. It's just up there. I, you know, opened it up. Alright now. Be careful of the monsters over there, though. Some of them are a little toxic. Yeah, some of them are a little toxic, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, you know, the Poison Pokies are League of Legends players. Yeah, I'm pretty sure League of Legends players who, you know, enjoy getting into arguments online with people online on Twitter or something. Yeah, I, Mario, don't follow social media. Get it? The joke is that Twitter is a toxic cesspool. Yeah, the joke is that Twitter is a toxic cesspool. Which is true, by the way. Which, you know, is true. I know. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Alright now. Alright now. Alright, before we go, I'm gonna grab a Wacka's bump for the road. Alright, time to whack bump, time to whack Wacka. Alright, Wacko, don't hit me. Oh no, that's gonna come back to haunt us. You know, they made Wacka into like a super boss and, you know, a 1,000-year door. Did you guys know that? Alright, since I got the bigger hammer, I can go over here and grab... Oh, it's a super block. Alright, I guess I'll upgrade Bombets. I'll upgrade Bombets so I can get Power Bomb, which is, you know, a very strong attack. Yeah, Bombet's very strong, but, you know... Oh, whoops, I gotta be careful. Alright, I gotta be a little careful about opening that menu. That Wacka Bump is right there, and, you know... That'll not be good if I eat that. Because unfortunately Wacka Bumps are in limited supply in this game. Yeah, Wacka Bumps are in limited supply in this game. If you hit Wacka too many times, he doesn't respawn. However, Wacka Bumps can be used with, you know, the Strange Leaf that comes later, and they can be used to make one of the best dishes in the entire game. You know, that heals like 40 HP and 40 FP. Yeah, I'm talking about the deluxe feast. Alright, now this should not take too long. Oh, whoops, sorry about that. I promise I'm not trying to be gross on purpose. At least I try not to be. Alright, we sure are going. Alright, we soon arrive and... Oh wow, are we gonna... We sure are going on the train tracks. Here we are in Toad Town. Alright. Hello, since I've got so many coins, I can probably play a little bit of pig gotcha. Yeah, we're gonna grind pigs for gotcha. Yeah, that's a thing you can do in this game, yeah. In case you're wondering. Oh yeah, I will look into the sewer. Oh yeah, please ignore that guy with the big nose. You know it. Ignore the dude with the big nose. Alright, I will check the Wacka's bump for now. I will check the Wacka's bump for right now, since I'm not going to be needing that. Alright, into the sewer once again. Alright, into the sewer since we got the hammer. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a boss fight up ahead. Pretty sure there's going to be a boss fight up ahead. Alright, I will get myself power jump. Blooper. Yeah, I knew there was a boss fight up ahead. I knew there was a boss fight up ahead. I just knew it. Alright, now take that. Alright, now take that. Oh no, they did like 4 damage. That's really not good. Alright, I find Hammer Toss to be a little bit more... Alright, now. Oh, they're charging up. Alright, they're starting to get electrocuted. That means I can't jump on them. Alright, good thing I got Hammer Throw for this fight. And I'm pretty sure electricity also gives them an attack buff. Alright, I think I did it a little too early. That's okay. That's okay, I still got a couple of refreshes, you know, going. I still got a couple of refreshes, so I'm not, you know, in hot water right now. Kinda dreading how much HP this guy has, though. Because I remember this guy has a lot of hit points. But I definitely want to deal with the electricity. He didn't have as many hit points as I thought he did. Nice, another adversary made pure. And this will open the pipes to, you know, go into towns. Which is pretty nice, not gonna lie. Being able to go in... Alright, yeah, that'll open up the pipes to go into town so I can, you know, go... Right now, I am, like, super high level. So these spike Goombas are not going to be a problem for me whatsoever. And I can get up here to grab this. Zap Tap would have allowed you to jump on it, by the way. Really? Huh. Oh yeah, it does work like that, doesn't it? Huh. Now that's kind of one of the weird quirks of that. Kind of one of the weird quirks of, you know, Paper Mario. Must be one of the weird quirks of Paper Mario, I guess. Yeah, I definitely remember there being a platform that, you know, allow you to go up here. Yeah, there's a, you know, there's a party member upgrade Brock in here. Alright, now, do I want to upgrade a party member? Sure. Alright, let's upgrade, go. Upgrade Goombario. Alright, upgrade Goombario, because why not? Oops, that's not the right button. I gotta be a little more careful about that. Right, I knew there was something over here. Alright, a star piece. Star piece, don't mind if I do. Oh hey, I got a Z dial. Not that I need that. Tap Tap would have allowed me to jump on it, huh? Right, now the sewers, you know, kind of really opened up. Ah, Super Soda. I didn't even know Buzzy Beetles dropped Super Soda. Didn't even know those guys dropped Super Soda. Alright, now I think we got everything we could here. Alright, I will ignore those item blocks for now. Alright, those pipes are going to be very important for later. They're going to allow us to do side quests. I mean, a side quest too. I remember there being a side quest for one of the cards you can get to the casino. And unfortunately, I'm not playing on Switch Online, so it's gonna be a little bit harder. It'll be significantly a little bit harder. Right, do I want the... Alright, now. Alright, I might as well buy the badges. Josh Master, is that one even good? Alright, now. No. No, you're telling me you're out of badges? I thought they... Alright, now. Oh yeah, one badge I should definitely grab for sure, so you know Zap Tap. One badge I was kind of looking forward to grabbing was, you know, Zap Tap, so I'm gonna go over to Starhaven and grab that. You know, since Bowser is kind of aware that, you know, Mario's out and about and, you know, kind of, going around causing trouble for his minions and, you know, is kind of very upset about that. You'd think he would come down himself and, you know, try to find Mario. Hello, Zap Tap Enjoyer? Yeah, I really love the Zap Tap badge, yeah. Zap Tap badge is very good, yeah. Alright, Zap Tap for 10. Alright, it requires 4. And it's pretty expensive to get, but you know, it's very strong. Expensive to get, but very strong, yeah. Yeah, very expensive one to get, though. So I'm definitely gonna want to upgrade. Once I level up, I'm probably gonna, you know, upgrade FP. Probably gonna upgrade, you know, BP again. I kind of said FP. No, I mean BP. Yeah, I need badge points. I want to get, you know, max badge points when I am, you know, in Shy Guy's toy box or something, I guess. Because that's when, you know, the really good badges, you know, drop. Because that's when you can get real good badges. Alright, do I want to take a nap? Yeah. Alright, now... Alright, now, I do want to kind of play a little bit longer. Alright, I've got basically nowhere to be, so I'll get... I might as well, you know, visit Koopa Coach. Alright, I might as well visit Koopa Coach, because I know I can do side quests from him. Ah, Koopa Coach. You guys remember him, don't you? It's like, Koopa Coach. Yeah, I kind of don't blame you. Oh wait, don't we have a letter for, you know, Oh yeah, I have a letter for you. Here you go. Wait, we got a letter in return? Alright, wasn't this letter part of a multi-chain side quest or something? Must be near Princess Peach's castle. Right, I remember one of... Alright, I remember there... Alright, one of them is from Merlon in town, so I might as well get that. I'll get that for him later. Right now I'm trying to find, you know, Koopa Village. Trying to find Koopa Village because I know... Oh wait, there's a star piece up there that I haven't gotten? Well, I need to fix that real quick. Well, I need to fix that because, you know, star pieces are very important for, you know, for trading. Basically, to trade them in for, you know, getting badges. Oh wait, Chuck Quizmo's here. Whiz, everyone's favorite. Hi, it's everyone's favorite Quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo. By the way, this character never returns in any other game ever. Now let's get on to the question. You know, question. What ability does Goombario frequently use? Paddle. Yeah, that's like a... Alright, now. Alright, now and here's my star piece. Nice, we got another star piece for free. That's basically another free star piece, so that's good. Right now, the only toad in this town is you. Yeah, I knew where the toad is. Another letter delivered. Hey, King Quizmo wormed his way out of his contract with Nintendo. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Nintendo can be kind of, a little shady. Yeah, kind of sad to see. Kind of sad, we might be living in an era where Nintendo might legitimately fall off again. Oh well. Can I do you a favor? Yeah, alright now. Alright, book called Koopa Legends from Colorado. I'm certain if you were to ask, Colorado's life, she would lend it. Alright, now, Colorado's house is... I think this yellow one? Alright, you won't believe my husband. Alright, now, oh no, he's gone off on a fool's errand. I need something, errand for an elder? Right, Koopa Legends, yes, my husband owns that one, of course you can borrow it. Don't let old Koopa work you too hard, okay, Mario? He's known to do that. He's also a bit short-tempered. No. He's short-tempered now. No, basically he goes around asking all the young folks to do his work. Then again, I'm pretty sure he's like super old or whatever. He probably needs like all the help. Yeah, but Koopa Koot, does have very good rewards if you help him out. Despite everybody insisting that he's kind of not good at doing that. Nice, it gave me 1 coin. Nice. Can I do another favor, huh? Ah, you need a sleepy sheep, huh? Man, I'm pretty sure I have a sleepy sheep on me. Right, I need a sleepy sheep. I'll put away the Dizzy Dial. I don't know. I'm pretty... I guess I don't have it. I guess I don't have it. I guess I think I sold it or something. I think I might have dropped it for another item. I kind of, spaced out, sorry. Sorry, I sometimes tend to do that. Sometimes I tend to space out, so... Oh well, I need to go back to Toad Town anyway to deliver a couple letters anyway. Right now, Sleepy Sheep should be in Toad Town. That shouldn't be too hard. Now, I kind of want to wait to do Koopa Koot's quest once I, unlock the pipes down there. It does require getting into a tough fight with, Blooper, but, that was a fairly tough fight. Alright, I will grab the Sleepy Sheep. Alright, now let's get those letters delivered, shall we? Alright, one of those for Merlon. Merlon, I got a letter for you. Alright, yeah, we got a letter for you. Granddaughter Merly, huh? Oh yeah, we can go to Dry Dry Outpost, yeah. I almost forgot about her, right, yeah. Oh yeah, we can alright. Well, I'm pretty sure one of the favors will take us over there, so... I'm gonna do that first. You're Musty? I like how all the toads are basically named, not named after things in NT. I think that's a nice touch. It kind of makes the toads, a little bit more unique. At least more unique than the modern Paper Mario games make them. No. I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't bash, the modern Paper Marios, and now I'm kind of doing it. I'm being toxic, aren't I? I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Andumati. I'm not a Toto. I'm literally not a toad. I mean, I don't blame you, though. It is very similar, yeah. I don't blame you. But I'm definitely not a toad. I mean, there was the time I, got infected with Cordyceps, and, I almost died from that, but, that's okay. Oh, he's giving us a silver credit card. Cool, we got the silver credit. Alright, now what do we need to do? Could you go over to Goomba Village and find Goompal, the grandfather? He owes me a tape that I lent him a while back. Oh. If you ask him, Society. we do live in a society. We live in a society. My favorite supervillain is We Live in a Society Man. I love when You Live in a Society Man did edgy thing. Wow, Koopa Coat wants the tape back. Herbty. I mean that was good naming convention. I can see you're on the meme. I can see you're on a roll with the memes. Alright, now we need to take back the tape. Here, check this. If you see the old Koopa, give him my regards. What's that? You want to know what's on the tape, don't you? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't tell you at the moment. It was great though. You're right. Are we picking up porn? This kind of reminds me of that one quest where we're in, Thousand Year Door, where we're very clearly, smuggling drugs. Peach's realty. I mean, that is very true, yeah. Suffering Shy Guys, Mario, you're a real gent. The Goomba complain. Take this as a gesture of my eternal gratitude. Oh, you don't? Alright now. Cool, he gave me like 1 coin. Nice. Oh, what the? Alright now. Alright now. I have a hankering team for some Koopa tea. Alright now, I know how to get Koopa tea. Don't worry, I know how to get Koopa tea. Koopa tea? It's Bowser! Alright now. Alright now, I'm pretty sure one of these has a Koopa leaf inside of it. Alright now, I got a Koopa leaf. We can make some nice, we can make some nice herbal tea. Yeah, herbal tea is, herbal tea is another, toad name. I mean, if MatPat's theories are correct, which I highly doubt, Princess Peach, is the queen of the mushrooms, who's responsible for, turning a bunch of people into mushroom people. Yeah, apparently, Mario was, the epicenter. Apparently, the Mario universe was the epicenter for, the Last of Us. Alright now. Jesse, alright now, we made the herbal tea with some from some of our special herbs, yeah. They're kind of like my special brownies in a way. Yeah, my special brownies are made by brownies, yeah. I mean, I do know. Right now. Alright now. Don't worry guys, I promise you that it's just full of drugs and promise you it's just full of weed and, not enchanted in any way, shape, or form. It's definitely 100% safe to eat, Fairyland approved. Alright now. A special gift, huh? Cool, we got 3 star pieces, nice! Alright, can I do another favor again? Alright now. Can you get the Great Luigi's autograph? Alright, Air Luigi. You want Luigi's autograph? I don't blame Koopa. I don't blame nostalgia old Koopa for wanting Luigi's autograph. I mean, Luigi is definitely 100% the superior Mario bro. Also, Luigi's mustache is, much nicer than, Mario's. I mean, there's a reason why Luigi has a higher stash stat, Brothership. And Brothership. Alright, I will take the special course since I have all the money in the world for that. Alright, now let's play a little card game. We will play card games. Alright, card games on motorcycles. You know, we should get Adler, we should get, Yumi, we should get Yumi to, play card games on motorcycles. So, since she, has a motorcycle. Yeah, we need to make more Yu-Gi-Oh jokes. Yu-Gi-Oh! Digital monsters, robots in disguise. Yu-Gi-Oh! Digital monsters, robots in disguise. Chain. Remember, we're here to save the esports world. We're here to save the esports world, by playing children's card games. What? You're playing children's? All right, now I challenge you to a children's card game. All right, I will go through an hour-long combo. Yeah, we're gonna loop it. We're gonna loop after my opponent. Tries to do the max. Tries to get me to play the Maxi challenge. Yeah, I'm gonna loop Synchrons when they're activating Maxi. After all, we love ourselves a little Stardust Dragon. I mean, too bad there's not a dedicated back deck. I mean, there was a moon deck, but there is a moon deck, but What's that? Mario needs something. Oh, wait, what? Mr. Koopa Koop wants to get my autographed me. Well, he wants me to sign something. Cool and flattered. I guess maybe I'm a little bit of a celebrity, huh? Wait 1 second, I'll write it up right now. Now we're in Luigi in this game, this is Luigi before, he got a mansion and, became obscenely rich. Now, opponent plays Maxi, you go through a special summoning loop and deck them out. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna go through a special summoning loop of Synchrons, and then I'm gonna deck them out. I'm gonna check them out. Yeah, I just have to be careful if they're playing Nibiru. Because Synchrons are very much a end on Nibiru deck. If I can be 100% honest. Alright, now I got Luigi's autograph. Yeah, Oppenheimer Brothers, Mario. You're a wizard, Mario. Alright, now. Yeah, you got 1 coin. Nice. Alright, now, what kind of favor do you want me to do? You were at Koopa's shop. You dropped your wallet on the road. No, you dropped your wallet. No. No, Koopa Koop dropped her wallet. No. Oh wait, we found the wallet. Nice. Wait, it's empty? Alright, now, Cold Wiz. It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Wismo. Yeah, I'm still under... I'm gonna try to worm my way out of the contract with Nintendo. After all, yeah, I hear that Tencent is, offering a lucrative deal. Alright, I remember them being red and white. I remember the Goomba King's pants being red and white. I mean, I just fought them not too long ago. It'd be very silly if I didn't remember. A wallet. I mean, it's kind of terrifying, not knowing where your wallet is. Especially since it has your social security card and, your credit card inside of it. Those can be really disasters if, they end up in the hands of somebody, not very nice. Alright, you have a crazy you want a tasty tonic. Alright, now, which shop sells a tasty tonic again? I think it was the one in the... I think it was in the desert. I think the tasty tonic was in the desert, wasn't it? Wait, no? Oh no, I probably should have picked up the one. Alright, now, where was the tasty tonic again? Wait, was it in Toad Town? Alright, I'll try looking in Toad Town. There's like 2 shops in Toad Town, so we're alright now. There's only like 4 shops that could possibly be in, so our options are very limited. I kind of forgot which one, has the tasty tonic. Oh, here it is. Alright, nice, we got a tasty tonic. Don't worry, it just cost me like 5 coins. So, you know, a lot of those 1 coins I run spending, you know, kind of got spent right now. Kind of wish, you know, he would give you more coins. Cheapskate. You know, maybe doing these favors really isn't worth it. But, you know, he did give me star pieces and also a credit card, you know, to go gambling with. Yeah, would you like to go gambling, young man? Yeah. Back when Nintendo games, you know, allowed you to, you know, have gambling. Alright, now what do we have to do? There's a beautiful fortune teller living in Stir. So if you would, I want you to hike up there and ask her for an autograph. I'm too shy. Oh, Shooting Star Summit. I get high. Doing his favors is just an investment in better payoffs. Yeah, that is true, yeah. Doing his favors is as an investment for better payoffs, yeah. Alright, yeah. Alright, now, luckily we still have Speedy Spin on. Yeah, I do have Speedy Spin on, don't I? Oh wait, I forgot we had a letter, didn't we? Coover and Koopa Village, huh? Alright, next time I'm gonna... Alright, once I do the favor... Once I do the favor, it should be... Once I do the favor, it should be nice and simple. Once I do the favor, it will be nice and simple. Alright, for some reason I thought I, you know, didn't have Speedy Spin on. Alright, now. I did, you know, I almost thought I took it off, you know, when I was fighting Jute and Koopa. Because I was like, you know, that's gonna be kind of useless when fighting him. Oh, wait there. Hello, Mario. This spot is a little tight for fortune telling if you wish. Alright, now. Excuse me, you want my autograph? Oh, my mercy. Are you sure you want mine you once? Alright, now. I don't mean to be a stick in the mud, but I'll give the autograph on one condition, a small favor. I want you to visit my twin sister and fetch a crystal ball from her. Dry Outpost, okay. Alright, oh no. Alright, this side quest is, you know, taking us out of the way, so we have to go to Dry Desert. Oh well, the good news is the pipe that Dry Desert is right next to, you know, the pipe to, you know, Koopa Village, so I might as well start looking around for Koopas. You know, one of them's gotta be the one to deliver the letters. One of them's got to be the right one to deliver the letter to. I don't remember which one it is to deliver it to. You know, maybe Gambario would know. He knows a lot about, you know, a lot of things. Yeah, somehow he knows information about every resident in town. You know, I'm kind of wondering how he knows that. He must, like, follow them on Twitter. He must follow... I don't know how he knows everything about all that. Yeah, how does Gambario know everything about, you know, every citizen, you know, in the entire Mushroom Kingdom? And also every enemy that he's probably never met? You know, he's an incredibly sheltered kid. Tweety. Nah, Tweetbird. Alright, okay. Alright, we got a crystal ball. Nice. Alright, now shrooms. My favorite thing about Mario is he's, you know, probably the #1, you know, mushroom addict in the entire world. You know, he's addicted. Yeah, but unfortunately, he's not addicted to Flyadric. You know, Flyadric are a very different mushroom. After all, Flyadric mushrooms do not have the little faces on them, and you know, yeah, those are the wrong mushrooms. Yeah. Alright, there's only so many Koopas in town. There's only so many Koopas in town, so it's gotta be one of them. Alright, I think it's the one near the entrance. You're Cooper, correct? Alright, now. I kinda thought it might be the one, that's near the entrance of the town. I don't know how that thought, occurred to me, but, whatever. Yeah, I probably should have checked that one first. Alright, Fishmail and Toad Town ports. Well, I know where that is. Alright, this long chain of, letters is, gonna lead to something good. Right now, we got the... Oh, wait. Oops, no, I didn't want to go back in the pipe. No, sorry about that. Sorry about that, that was me. I pressed jump, but, the game gave me the wrong they gave me down instead. It's not like I misclicked or anything. Definitely not. Clearly the game is bugged, dude. Clearly the game gave me the wrong input. Yeah, it's not because I'm smashing my controllers, guys. You're wrong. Snort. Alright, I decided to do a free DSPism. He's the type of guy that constantly says that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure after, however long he's been on YouTube, he's still doing that. Alright, let's get that letter delivered. Alright now. What's this then? Show me timbers, a word from Cooper. Must see you wrote a letter too. Everyone's got the fishing bug. Time for a fishing trip. You should come along, Mario. Yeah, that reminds me. I have a favor to ask. Could you deliver this to him? Might a Koopa Trooper ask you to bring the letter to me? Cooper's the name. Yeah, take good care for the love of fishes. Hey, look at Chuck Quizmo. Alright, now let's try doing this quiz real quick. Alright, let's get on to the question. Which of Mario battle commands is on the far left? I thought it was strategies. I just, took a shot in the dark. Shot in the dark? Kind of reminds me of Cassette Beast. Yeah, Shot in the Dark is one of the songs from that game. Yeah. It's kind of one of my favorite songs from, Cassette Beast. Also, I need to get back into Cassette Beast, because, they did have a new update, and, they made Sunny playable. And, I kind of want to do the Sunny side quest. Maybe I should get everybody together and, go do that. I'm not going to do it on Friday, though, because, that's an event's time to do community stuff. Alright, yeah. Thanks, Cinnabon. Thanks, Cinnabon, for your... Alright, now, let's get that... you're always welcome, Indy. No. Yeah, I would love to play with you guys, yeah. Yeah, how do I start up the Discord? No, Mercy, thank you, I'll cherish this. And for you, here's my autograph as promised, so they'll be valuable someday. We can collab? Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, we can. I kind of, don't know how to set that up, Annabelle, Annabelle, you know how to set that up, yeah. You'll help me, right? Okay, then. Yeah, I should definitely do that. Yeah. Of course, if you want to do something else, if you want to do something else this week, I don't want to take up your time, so... So, I shouldn't do that now. But yeah, I am kind of interested in doing the Sunny update. I did trigger Sunny, so... Yeah, I know she's playable. It's our community, Indy. Alright, thank you. Thank you for being nice. Thank you for being nice to me, Enderman. Jumpin' Jungle Fuzzy is your peerless Mario, my word, good gracious. Oh my, what a beautiful handwriting. Be still my heart, that will be in a heart of my collection. You're a stand-up guy for doing a couple old favors. We're getting a special gift. Nice, we got 3. I can't think of any favors for me. Right, so how many star pieces do we have? Oh, I have 15. Nice. You know, actually, that's really paid off well. Actually, getting 50. Alright, doing this, doing all these, you know, side quests, you know, did pay off. I got 15 star pieces. You know, I could, you know, grind for Checkwismo, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright, I could grind for Checkwismo to get a few more of them, but, you know, maybe I shouldn't do that right now. Alright, where I have to go is over here. Ugh. Oh no, a ghost. Oh no, we don't want no ghost. Dun 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 dun. Just now, a ghost passed right in front of me. You saw it, didn't you? Yeah, I saw it. I'm not the only one. No, Boos! Over there! Yeah, Boos are a bit pranksters. Yeah, you gotta remember, this is before Luigi's Mansion and, King Boo. Yeah, this is before, you know, King Boo, you know, got into the picture, yeah. Yeah, King Boo didn't exist by the time this game was made. Yeah, this was back before, you know, this was back when Boos used to, yeah, Lady Bo's Boos are a little bit different than all of them. No, Boos. I mean, Lady Bo's Boos still love scaring people. Don't get me wrong, but you know they're not, you know, with Bowser. they're not loyalist to Bowser. Of course, if you know, if Book of Mario is anything to go by, they are Satanist. Kind of funny, you know, how Book of Mario, you know, has better developed characters in this game. To be honest, I find that a little hilarious. All right, wait, weren't we supposed to deliver a letter or something? Right, I'm supposed to deliver a letter. Right, I better go deliver a letter. Also, I'm not sure if, you know, I'm over-leveled for the enemies in the forest. Because I'm pretty sure the enemies will start catching up in levels with me eventually. Alright, now, Alright, now, which one of these goes to Koopa? Oops, this goes to Dry Desert. That's not what I wanted. I thought it was over here for some reason. I kind of forgot which pipe was which. I kind of wish they were labeled, you know, like the ones in... Yeah, these pipes are not labeled. That's clearly the game's fault. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm obviously just kidding, yeah. Oh wait, there's Checkwismo. There's Checkwismo. Quiz! It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Checkwismo. Wanna try a quiz? Sure. Alright, hopefully he doesn't ask me the question. How many windows does a Goomba house in Goomba Village have? One? Oh, it only has one. Nice. Now, I didn't quite remember. Alright, I answered 6 questions. Nice. Oh, that gives me another star piece. Alright, now, let's get that letter delivered. Alright, now, Ishmael gave me a letter. Hey, what's going on down there? Alright, now. Go take this to Mr. E, who lives in the desert. He's probably hanging in front of the Toad House. Oh, he has a blue turban, okay. Alright, in front of the Toad House and, you know, has a blue turban. Yeah, Then again, you know, Book of Mario is pretty insane, if I'm gonna be honest. And not all of it, and you know, some of it, yeah. It's like Google translated a bunch of times, so, you know. Wait, the Toad House was over this way, right? Wait, the blue turban guy is right here. Alright, now, Mr. E. Alright, now, what does the E stand for? No, you know, it's just my name. They named me Mr. E. First name Mr., last name E. Granted, you know, my parents bothered to give me a name, you know, a lot of people, you know, aren't giving people names and they're just calling them, you know, their emotion and occupation. My child was delivering things from Dry Outpost. This guy's a great customer. He was always ordering stuff. Hey, by the way, would you do me a favor and deliver this next time you're in Toad Town? It's to Misty. She lives there. She's one of the 3 amazingly beautiful sisters. She's normally chatting with her friends in front of the dojo. Alright, in front of the dojo. Alright, I'll go do that. Yeah, how does Goombario know all the information now? I mean, Goombella, she's like a student, so she would know. But Goombario, I suspect that Goombario knows some shenanigans. After all, he can download the infinity of space-time. So, you know, he kind of knows some stuff. He kind of knows some stuff, yeah. Goombario read the player's guide. Nah, that makes sense, yeah. Alright, now this is Misty. Alright, choose the yellow one. Goombario read the player's guide. That implies that, you know, that implies Goombario does know the power of, you know, fourth wall breaking. Little Mouser and Little Mouser. Alright, I remember Mouser. Wasn't that, you know, a bad guy in, you know, and Super Mario Land 2? Oh wait, I mean, yeah, Super Mario Bros. 2. Yeah. That's a completely different game, yeah. Super Mario Land 2 is, you know, the 6 golden coins one, yeah. That's the one where Wario is the main villain. You remember the time that, you know, Wario hired an evil alien and, you know, kidnapped Princess Daisy and, you know, Mario had to save her? Yeah, I kind of wish we got more Mario games like that, to be honest. You know, as much as... Alright. I mean, as much as, you know, oh wait, it's check quest bell. As much as I, you know, like the whole... As much as I, you know, like Princess Peach and Mario and, you know, Bowser's Dynamic and everything, and I do actually really like it. What's the name of the lead right now? His name is Goomba King. Dr. Goomba, Big Goom. Now I remember the Goomba King. I fought him not too long ago. Alright, another question answered. Alright, you're not the person we're looking for. Alright, where is the person we're looking for? No, that's a toad. Are they back here? Alright, you're not them. I think they're in one of the houses. I'm pretty sure they're in one of the houses. Alright, what's behind this house? Alright, I will talk to you later. Alright, wait, what about this one? You're not them. Alright, maybe it's the item shop. And they're the one we didn't try. Alright, now. Alright, we have a letter for you. I kind of figured it might, but it might have been a shop one. Alright, now deliver this to the Boo named Frankly. Frankly and Boo's mansion. We haven't. Alright, now we completed the chain for now. Alright, all the favors are done. I've delivered the letters as far as they will go. Alright, alright now. Alright, delivered all the letters, and, you know, delivered the letters as far as they will go. Until I do the rest of the story, and, you know, I will alright now. Alright now, kind of, alright now. Let's go look for somebody to raid, yeah. Alright, maybe the next chapter will, you know, give us some enemies that, you know, actually give us XP. So it might take a little bit longer. So is Twitch gonna load or something? Alright, Twitch seems to be having some problems. Alright, anybody know anybody that we can raid? Yeah, like, Twitch is, giving me a little bit of issues here. It's, like, really slow for some reason. Come on now. Alright, maybe I won't raid today. Alright, I won't do a raid today, so I will just end it here. Remember to fly like bat and shine like the moon, for we are stuff dreams are made of. And I thank you for watching. And I hope you had fun, alright? Goodbye.